Hello, and welcome to Popcorn News. Something to watch while you eat popcorn. Do not try to comprehend it all. Nay, just eat the popcorn. There is not much news because it's election season and they don't want to have much real going on. So they just give us constant election this, election that. And that way you'll get all hepped up and be cheering on the red team or the blue team, and that way you're likelier to vote, because if they get less than 50% turnout, they begin to have problems. So they've got to keep you all excited about red team, blue team. And so there's not real news much going on because that would distract you. But there is the Kyle Odom case, which to me, it's a big puzzle, and I like puzzles. Reptilians, Martians, or human-alien hybrids?
Today, we are going to be talking about hybrids, and folks, hold on to your chairs. This is really something. Linda, welcome to the show.
Thank you, Whitley, and I agree that the importance of this subject now in 2014 going forward, I think we are going to hear more and more, and ultimately, I think this is finally getting close to a truth that the government of the United States has been trying to hide, because I think they made some sort of an agreement with non-humans long ago around World War II. Whether it was a good or a bad, whether it was deceptive or in the end to help this earth, maybe remains to be seen, but I think there are so many question marks that are coming to me now from people who are whistleblowers, who have worked in the government, who know, and they are suggesting that there may have been an error in a decision long ago, and that part of all of the secrecy and confusion and schizophrenia around the subject of whether we are alone in this universe or not is related directly to the issue of human-alien hybrids on planet Earth, past, present, and future.
Can you say for sure that there are not disguised Martians living amongst us? Well, there was this guy named Rene Descartes, and he was a mathematician and a philosopher. I'm not a bum, I'm a philosopher. That would be a good saying. And Descartes, around middle age, he decided, well, what the bleep do I know? What do I really know? And he threw out everything that he thought he knew and started over. And one thing Rene Descartes wondered about was if these people he saw walking around outside his window were really humans. Maybe they were robots. If I look out of the window and see men crossing the square, as I have just done, I say that I see the men themselves, just as I say that I see the wax. Yet, do I see any more than hats and coats that could conceal robots? I judge that they are men. Here's a report about a human-alien hybrid allegedly found in Los Angeles. This happened, if memory serves, about a year ago.
The mother of a missing Oxnard woman, Dawn Van Bunker, believes that her daughter is in the middle of a mysterious death investigation tonight and may be having a mental breakdown.
I cannot believe this. It's worse than a Twilight Zone movie, and we've lived through hell.
Police found a man's decomposing body in an SUV parked in the Palisades. And at a townhouse down the street, they found hundreds of guns and tons of ammunition. Well, it turns out that the dead man's fiancée, Catherine Nebron, is Dawn Van Bunker's boss, and the two women were with the man when he died. But they never reported the death because they believed he was a secret agent, but with a twist.
He was part alien and part human, and he was out to save the world, and he was higher than the CIA, and that every time we were there, that we were being watched.
And the women apparently believed that alien or CIA operatives would collect the man's body while they went to Laura Van Bunker isn't quite sure why her daughter believes the alien secret agent story, but she wants her to come home now and get some help.
And then there's the case of the alleged hybrid alien twins in Britain, reported on back around 2008.
Two women caught on CCTV, putting lives at risk by walking down the central reservation of a motorway. It sparks a police response, but this is only the start. Remarkably, neither is seriously injured. The women are twin sisters from Sweden, but what happens next baffles officers. We've frozen the pictures here because of their shocking nature.
My count for my count, the scene, we've got two possible fatals.
Without any warning, one of the women breaks away from the officer into the traffic and is hit by a lorry. Then her sister also runs out.
Oscar Tango 3-3 on arrival. Both females have ran out into the carriageway. It's got two serious casualties. We're going to need air ambulance.
One is in a critical condition, the other's unconscious after hitting this windscreen, surviving an accident which would kill most people. But as she comes round, the situation escalates.
No! No!
Overwhelmed by her strength, the policewoman calls for backup to prevent another major incident on the opposite carriageway. The Swedish woman is in fighting mode, and it takes 6 people to restrain her.
Makes you kind of wonder, doesn't it? I do not say yes, I do not say no. I'm not a bum, I'm a philosopher. The man in the center of the mystery, Kyle Odom, is now back in Kootenai County, Idaho.
Dressed in a striped jumpsuit given to high-security inmates, Kyle Odom was somber and quiet in his first court appearance.
By approaching Tim Remington from behind and shooting him several times with a
Judge Eckhart read him his right.
$500,000.
Odom responded that he understood.
That he would come back soon, and